What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Mother Trucking Mom. So, I'm here today. Just thought I'd give y'all an update on me, um, what I've been doing, because I've kind of been home. So, unfortunately, I was working and I broke my foot at work. So, let me tell you all about this because I've been on workers' comp. I broke my foot at work and it really sucks. Because, I guess, I never thought in a million years, this was something like this would happen to me. So, let me tell you what happened. I was at work, doing what I usually do. Like this time, I actually had a load and I was unloading at a Walmart and I was taking my carts off the truck. So they had like stuff stacked by the door. Anybody ever unload at a Walmart if you're doing receiving, especially if you're doing like grocery receiving or something? If you're delivering at a Walmart, the grocery receiver manager comes and opens the door, and he usually stands right there by the door while you're unloading your truck. And then once you're finished unloading, they check off whatever and then they sign your paperwork and you leave. So I was unloading at a Walmart, and the person that you was supposed to be he was gone. Anyway, so they had like a pallet jack and some more pallet boards like stacked by the door, like right by the dock where I was unloading it. So like when I was pulling my carts off, it got snagged on one of the four ways that they had sitting on the ground. But, it's like, it's just a four way, it's what I thought. It's just a four way. But so when I got my carts fast, I just put my foot out and pushed it with my foot and, to kind of move it back in place to get it out of my way. And when I pushed it, my bone just snapped. Initially, I'm like, oh, damn, did I just pop my knuckle? And then, like within seconds, I was immediately dizzy and blacking out. I almost passed out on that floor. All I could think was, oh my God, I hope I don't hit my head, because it was nothing but concrete and then like like a concrete type of curb, like sitting right there. It was nothing but it was shit everywhere for me to fall and hurt myself on. So I was really scared and I was holding on to everything that was around me, trying to make sure I did not fall on that ground. So it was like first I thought, oh, I just popped my knuckle, like no big deal. But then when I almost passed out, I knew it was a big deal. So I just kind of like waited until I kind of came to myself and I was able to sit down. And I sat there for a minute and I was like panicking almost, because I didn't know if I would still be able to walk. I didn't know if I could finish, doing my job, if I could leave. I didn't know anything. I was really scared. So, usually I know, believe it or not a lot scares me. Nah, but I was scared. So I immediately, I called my job. I called, my dispatch office. I'm like, hey, I'm talking to the manager. I'm like, this just happened. I'm at work. I'm here doing this delivery, and I still had one more delivery to get off of my truck. So he was like, well, you gonna be able to make the last one? I was like, I don't know. Like I could barely walk, but I was able to like finish unloading, and I was able to, I got out, I got back in the truck and couldn't get back out. Got in the truck and couldn't get out. I had drove to my next stop and somebody else came who happened to be in the area. He was gonna come by, but I ended up like, I guess the Walmart, when I went to the next Walmart, the guy saw me just sitting, the receiving manager saw me just sitting there at the dock. And he came outside and was like, hey, you can come on and unload, And I told him what happened. I was like, my foot is hurt. I said, I can't even get back out the truck. So he like, okay, don't worry about it. He took the rest of the delivery off of the truck for me. Closed the door back and I drove back to Dallas. And I still had hours to drive. So I drove back to Dallas. I was able to drive back. I drove with 2 feet. I was able to drive back. It was like, I could push down. So, I was able to drive back. But once I got back, I couldn't get out the truck. Like, I had to have 2 or 3 people, like guys, actually pick me up out of the cab of the truck. Like, one was like they were trying to get me out of the truck with, without hurting myself any further. So, went to the doctor. It's a break of the fifth metatarsal, which is commonly known as a Jones fracture. A Jones fracture that they say can happen due to stress, overwork, being overworked, and you know how we're constantly getting up and down out of a truck, and your foot is bending up and down, up and down. So it was just a freak accident. So I'm just thankful it was where not so much at work, but because I was able to still be taken care of, even though excuse me, if you're used to getting a certain amount of money and you think, oh, I'm workers comp, woo woo, you're not going to get the amount of money that you're used to making. So in Texas, their cap is $938 a week. And for me, I was averaging $1,500 a week. Sometimes more, sometimes less, but I was averaging $1,500. So it was a pay cut. Like, it was a big cut in my pay, but it hasn't been as bad. It has been a long road, because it's been like, I'm gonna show y'all some pictures too. Like, I got some videos and some pictures, like my little cast, and I'll show y'all my little scooter that I used to get around on. And I guess the worst part about it is being hurt. Like, it really sucks. And if you're a person, like, if you're used, like me, you're used to being super mom, because I'm a mother trucking mom at that. But I'm used to being like super mom. I do everything. I'm the strong person. I'm the person everybody always can lean on. And I'm used to doing everything myself, like not needing nobody for nothing. Just being a strong individual. And it's like, this is a very humbling experience, because it makes you feel like, because I was like, I don't need nothing, I don't need nobody, but it's a very humbling experience, because you do need somebody. Everybody needs somebody. My best friend has been thebomb.com. And so I can't tell y'all everything, but she's really the bomb. My best friend is the bomb. Tracy has been here through thick and thin, and she has been doctor's appointments, been my chauffeur. My daughter has been the chauffeur, the cleaning lady, the everything, the cook, and I appreciate it. I really do, because it has been a rough couple of months. It's been a couple of months. It's some months. I ain't gonna tell y'all how many months, but it's been some months. I've been down. And, I just haven't really wanted to talk about it, I guess. I just figured I'd kind of start doing little YouTube, tell y'all about my experiences and stuff and such. But, so yeah. Breaking your foot, it sucks. And then dealing with workers' comp kind of sucks too. But with my company, they have a direct, they have their own, like, direct person that deals with the company's workers' comp claims and workers' comp employees and issues or whatever. So I'm thinking, like, probably would have been worse if I didn't have them, but because, like, first, you have to wait, and you got to get approved to see a specialist. Once you get approved to see a specialist, you go see them. Like, if you need treatments, like, say you need to do an MRI, you got to get approved for an MRI. Then they got to send you to the place to get the MRI. Then you got to take your stuff back to the doctor, unless your doctor's office or the place you're at does the MRIs there too. And so, then, like, with the surgery, because I finally did have surgery, so I'm about a month post-op now. And it's another thing, like, I've been sitting down in this chair right here, but like with this, I haven't been able to, like, sit, because I can't leave my foot at a downward position, I have to mostly keep it up, so I'll be laying in my bed, baby. Be real comfortable. But so that's another thing. But just going through that, trying to get everything approved, and you know, you do this and get, so now I'm waiting to get approved for physical therapy. I can finally like start putting some pressure on my foot and doing some walking. But I'm still in my little roll around scooter. My daughter's still driving me around, being the chauffeur. She's home from college, so she's driving me around, driving Miss Daisy, Miss Danny, driving Miss Danny. So but that's really it. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures, show y'all my cast, show y'all my little post-op surgery pictures. They're not too gruesome, like, but I have a screw about that long in the side of my foot. So I didn't want this. I so didn't want to have surgery, and it would look like it was healing naturally, like it was coming together, and then it would just stop healing. So it ended up being a non-union of the 5th metatarsal. So that's about it though. I just thought I'd tell y'all all about my little foot. I'm show y'all some pictures. So since I've been home, I've been trying to like do stuff like get into dispatching. So if you know somebody on an operator need a dispatcher, give me a call. Or hit me up leave me a message below and I'll get with you. And if you're new to my channel, like and subscribe. I'm home. I'll do some more videos and you know, just talk about the things that I know about. You know, I'm not gonna get on here and try to be an expert on nothing, because the only thing I can expertly tell you about is having babies. I'm telling you that. Nah, I can't. And I can't do shit. I can't do that hardly neither, no, because I'm about, right, my oldest is 21 and my other one's 19 and my baby is 7. So I ain't had no baby in a couple of years, so I can't tell you much about that shit either. Not no more. Anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching, listening to my little rambling, telling y'all about my hurt foot. Anyway, like and subscribe, and remember, it's your girl, Mother Trucking Mom.